Just 22?
22 minus 4, I believe.
Ruth medals.
Raw medals are pretty fun.
They are pretty solid guns.
That's why I got brand loyalty for it. Best gun. Clearly.
Jet loves her heavy machine gun. What can you say?
Sorry, it's minus 5, I believe, actually. Not that it matters. I forgot that this thing has a base 4.
That's lovely.
Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, actually he took all of it in stun, however, he did so much damage. Well, no, actually, he's knocked out.
He's probably got edge.
Yeah, well, why don't I edge? I do have edge on him.
Not supposed to be helping the GM kill us.
Yeah, Venti. Gosh.
See what you did?
He still took like 7 stuns.
Yeah. But he's still up.
The point is, if we knock him out and send him into physical overflow, then we can't question him.
Oh yeah, 9.
I guess.
What's his physical limit?
12.
Yeah, I was going to go physical limit, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's an orc, and orcs have hilarious physical limit.
Yeah, they do. Also, by the way, Nate, I love these makeshift tokens we have. They're kind of great.
I figured you'd appreciate it. All right. All right. Was there anything else you wanted to do, Jet?
She's probably going to do get out the street, because I'm going to start firing a lot of bullets.
I'd already moved.
All right. It looks like it's Loco's turn. After that, what kind of bullets did you fire at him again?
Triple X, so he's covered in tiny explosions.
All right, so yeah, you guys just see this series of tiny little explosions going off this big fat body, and you know he's clearly feeling it. He's breathing like heavily as he's like barely standing up, and he's just like looks to he's like, kill these motherfuckers now, and he starts to run. Because I mean, he may think he's a badass, but I mean, he's also a coward.
I mean, that's what all the badasses are deep down. That's why they want to be badass.
I take exception to that. My badass is not a coward. My badass is the opposite.
The guts quality.
All right, so yeah, he's gonna move out of range of you guys. And it's going to be Lazarus's turn.
I'm going to duck into a doorway.
All right. Smart back.
And how wide would you say, like how many meters across would you say this group of Halloweeners is?
They are probably all within 20 meters of each other. Like from end to end.
Alright. What about like the 5 guys in the middle?
Probably within 10.
Alright. I'm going to point my gun at them, but she's going to cast a spell at them.
Shoot my spell gun at you.
Cast magic bullets.
That's actually not a bad idea. A mage who carries around an empty pistol but pretends to shoot it when he shoots magic.
No, it's a loaded pistol. And I'm actually decent with it. I got 12 dice.
And that's solid. That is solid.
Don't remember pirate cowboys.
Alright, so I take 2 stun. Alright.
And what do I roll? Resist
and
with?
I'm actually going to edge that.
That's fair.
Test. Okay. You resist with logic plus willpower. And if you don't get 4 hits, you're my meat puppets.
Yes, they are your meat puppets.
Yes.
Now, do they act on your turn or on theirs?
They act on their turn, and they can't do anything because they are my meat puppets, but they can roll that same dice pool again to attempt to break free, and that's a complex action, so...
I think they're also at a penalty equal to the force, or is that the control thought spells? One of them
All
they're
the mind influencing spells have that effect, I believe.
okay.
Oh, they're... Oh, with the dice pool penalty equal to the spell's force.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, that's
That's
nice. Yeah, so
Yeah,
they're
that's how you
throwing one
control someone
die.
forever.
Yeah,
Yep.
they're throwing one die to resist on their turn
Mhm.
as a complex action.
So mind control is very effective.
That it is. Fuck mind mages.
Oh, it gets better. They're all holding Molotov cocktails.
I mean, I'm not gonna complain right now, but still.
All right. Was there anything else you wanted to do on your turn, Lazarus?
That was a complex action to cast a spell, so no.
And how wide was that?
That was a 10-meter radius, because force 5.
Okay, so we didn't get the edge ones.
Yeah. Force 5. And I need to roll to asphalt. Oh, beginning at the character's action phase. Yeah, okay. Next time.
All right. Okay, so it's the Halloweeners' turn. So, well, aside from the ones that ran for their lives, so let's do. They'll all act on the same time, but let's do the ones that you control first.
Yeah, so they just roll, 1d6, then remain standing like meat puppets. Because they have no orders.
Yep, they fail. I guess technically that'd be a critical glitch. Well, I mean,
Well, it's a
Yeah.
resistance, so no.
Yeah.
It's not an action, so...
Yep. All right. So they just stand still like retards.
Yep.
The two guys on either side of them are just like they're starting to walk forward. However, they notice that they were previously like walking together in like a line, and they kind of realize their buddies are not, and so like they spend their turn like trying to get their attention. Like, yo, what's going on? Like, come on, we got this thing to do. Their move right there. The two gangers on the opposite building as you, Snow, are
Mhm.
going to fire at you with their AK-97s.
All right. Am I at any penalty for this?
No, you're not.
Okay. And I guess I should ask because it'll become relevant in the future. Net is are we allowed to declare full defense after the first dodge roll, or do we have to do it before we do it at all?
Well, I mean, you can declare it whenever you want.
Fair. Okay. Cool. Just checking. So, and what kind of cover would you is this lighter?
Partial.
So +2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Dodge the first, dodge the second. So yeah, like Snowflake just kind of does a little tuck and roll as a couple pot chops from the other ones, from
Fraggers.
the other building. Yeah. The ones in the alley between the buildings, where E-Break and Snowflake are, and the other one that's kind of adjacent to that, they're just going to move out of the alley and into position to try to throw their Molotov cocktails, because E-Break, you're kind of hiding inside of like the doorway of Jimmy's place, right? Or are you climbing up top?
Well, let me put it where I really. But I was taking up a position on this.
Is Alf cutting out for anyone else, or is it
A
just
little,
me?
little bit for me, yeah.
Yeah,
little
a little bit.
Oh, I think the clock just went back an hour. Because I could have sworn it was 2 in the morning a minute ago.
All right, so they're gonna spend their movement, and then the two near Alvord are going to throw their Molotov cocktails at Lazarus, and the other two that are near the building of Lazarus are going to try to throw theirs at E-Brake and her car.
Do you mean E-brake and my car?
Jet, your car, no. It's okay, it's just fire. Your car can tank fire, right? Right?
Unfortunately, I can't shoot fire out with gel rounds.
That was 3. So yeah, only one of them miss, and so his will splash. 3 meters. That's actually okay. So one of them misses your car. However, the other one does land his right on top of the car at E-Brake. Unless she wanted to run for her life, or she's just gonna soak that Molotov cocktail.
Alf?
Mr. Alverd.
Did Alfred die? Rip. Alf?
Okay, I can see him tight. Oh, there we go. Apparently he's having some issues.
Oh yeah, no problem. While we wait for that, the other two, theirs goes off in front of the doorway of where Lazarus is. They don't actually like hit you. However, there is suddenly like a large fire in front of you now.
Well, I'll deal with that when I deal with it.
Yeah.
It'll burn out pretty quickly if it hasn't hit anything more substantially flammable, but yeah.
Just gotta wait for him to come back, because actually we can do the two on the roof near on the top buildings, because they're going to fully auto on Jet.
Alright, I will attempt to get behind my ballistic shield. When we say fully auto, are we talking complex full auto, or are we talking simple?
Complex full auto.
Alrighty. That's somewhat less than ideal, but why not? I'll full defense. I don't full defense often, and I know you're supposed to do it as soon as you get shot the first time, so you expect to get shot more than once, so.
Yeah. So we got 3, 5, 6, and 7.
Alrighty.
Dodge the first. Dodge the second. Get hit with the third, and you get hit with the fourth.
If only those numbers were flipped. If only.
That would have been more ideal. Alright, what am I being shot with?
It is an AK-97 with APDS.
Alright, so that's -6 AP, I believe.
Yes. And I think it's 10p.
10p base, yeah. Unless they have hand-loaded bullets.
So yeah, the first one that hits you is just 1. Yeah, so 11p, AP -6.
That is an annoying roll, but I'll take it, because stun is stun.
Yep. And then the second one will be 4 14 p